We're here again, the Black Fathers documentary with Wise Most. How you doing, man?
What's going on?
Alright, how many kids you got?
I only got one.
Alright, so basically the first question, was your father in your life and was he an influence on your life?
Yeah, he was definitely in my life, you know what I mean, a big influence, you know what I mean, over the years, you know what I mean, them lessons, you know what I'm saying. I can still remember like some of the stuff they used to talk about, you know what I mean, him, his brothers, you know what I'm saying, his cousins come over and they get the building, you know what I mean, and you know what it is, you know what I mean, but we still young and we running around playing. And some of the stuff like, you know, it going one ear and out the other, but, you know what I mean, a lot of it stick, you know what I mean, and you read like, it's basically some of the stuff they was talking about, you know what I mean, you start to see now as you're an adult and you doing the same thing, you taking care of your family or whatever, you know what I'm saying, so he was definitely a good influence in my life.
So what do you think we're missing? Is it that the father part or the man part? What are we missing?
Well, it's, you know, everybody is different, you know, everybody is coming from a different background, you know what I mean, you got some brothers that's just repeating the cycle, you know what I mean, they said their fathers wasn't in their lives, so they're not in their kids' lives, you know what I mean, but then you got brothers, you know what I mean, that's stand-up dudes, you know, that's doing what they supposed to do, you know what I mean, because it's not like it's a, you know what I mean, it's a special job, but, you know what I mean, you got to know that before you go in. You know what I'm saying? If you're going in and you bringing somebody in this world, you got to know. You know what I mean? You got to know that. You know what I mean? It's going to be times when it's hard. You know what I mean? Due to the climate. You know what I mean? You know, the way this world is being, you know, destroyed or whatever. But you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to hold it down. You know what I mean? Be whatever you could be, you know what I mean, to provide a foundation for that child.
So how are you going about that? What gives you that motivation? What made you say, no, I'm going to be here and you know, stick with the foundation and go on with the rules that your father put on you and the structure that your father put on you? Was it your father or just you as a person that you wanted to be there?
Well, all I know is family. I'm from a good family structure, you know what I'm saying? So basically, you know what I mean, I had pretty good examples to look at, you know. But as far as me personally doing what I need to do for my son, you know what I mean? You know, part of it is becoming my own man, you know what I mean? And having a strong, you know, father figure or, you know, father in my household. You know what I mean? He gave me the best examples that I can ever, you know, need. So, me personally, you know, I work, I hold it down, do what I gotta do to provide, you know what I mean, and be that father that, you know what I mean, that my father was, you know. He was dealing with 5, you know what I'm saying? I'm only dealing with 1, you know what I mean, but, I mean, it's the same, you know what I mean. The only thing that's different is maybe the financial or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? That's the only difference, but basically, you know, just trying to hold it down for them, you know what I mean?
What's the percentages? How many men you know out there that's taking care of their kids and how many men you know that's neglecting?
The percentages, I mean, I really don't know, like, you know, the statistics or whatever, but most of the jokers that I'm involved with, you know, that I know, you know what I mean, for the most part, you know, most of them, they doing what they doing. They handling their business. But then I got some jokers that's, you know, they dropping seeds with this woman and that woman, you know what I mean, and they like, you know, they not looking at it like far as, they not looking at the big picture because, you know, I just see it as maybe that's what their father was doing. You know what I mean? That's what they saw in their life. You know what I mean? They pops probably was like in and out. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? For the most part, a lot of the jokers that I roll with, you know what I mean? They handle their business. You know what I mean? Brothers working 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Holidays come around, they provide. Kids can't complain about nothing. Christmas, PlayStations, you know what I mean? Bikes, whatever. You know what I mean? They make it happen.